Hello, hello. We're back with the second set of this final of the Contra Cup. We're expecting to Raven Grude to join us for the commentary. Unfortunately, the internet connection in Norway it's not great, so he's struggling, but hopefully he'll manage soon. Second set, you saw in the pre-screen it's 14 IMs to Signori, but actually there was a score correction, so Signori is leading by 15 IMs after the first 10 boards. It is the first set lost by the Bulgarian team throughout this competition, so must be pretty upsetting for them. We saw totally different styles of play. We'll talk more about it once Raven joins us, so we can tell him as well what's going on and I don't repeat myself. So here South opens 1-0 Trump. They play 14-16. He's got 14, so pretty trivial bit for them. North will probably pass due to the lack of points and a long shoot. And would East overcall? We're about to find out. Okay, to Raven joined the call, but the connection is really slow. Not sure he'll succeed. Anyway, two diamonds over call by East, which definitely should show one single suited major. Pass West has pretty exciting hand. Would they continue or not? We'll see. So the names here of the Bulgarians are correct. The Romanians changed seats, so I'll update the names shortly. Three hearts, high pass or correct. For me, that's a preemptive bit with invitational hand. You just beat 2-0 Trump, but I doubt these guys play something like that. Their methods are very few things they use and they beat as little as possible and sometimes they explode, but they don't use any conventions. Even these two diamonds is the most sophisticated I've seen from them so far. And is going how is three spades going to play? A spade loser, a heart loser, and a diamond loser. The clubs are friendly, so four will rather make. Declare must be careful about the extra heart loser. Now with the heart lead it will be easier, so Declare will probably win this heart and play another heart, and after that ref a heart before drawing the trumps. Otherwise he's risking that defenders will ref a club and collect two hearts for only 9 tricks. Let's have a look what's happening at the other table. The other table stopped in two spades, one diamond buys out with the 14 count, two clubs overcall, double, two spades, negative 3 bit, not so popular but very effective. Pass, 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 and they are now declaring two spades. Let's go back to table 1 where we were watching. So hard lead, it wasn't as I suggested overtaken with the ace and another hard played, but rather ducked. So the downside of this is the limited communications. Basically now if North-South return a trump, Declare wins and has no entry to rub the heart. So in that case he'll need to play 3 rounds of spades to get rid of the last trump and then hope the clubs are 3-3. 2-2, sorry. The defenders play a heart, so let's see if Declare will aim to rub the heart or will aim to just play trumps and discard the discard the heart on the clubs. One clue for declare is that it's highly likely South is not a singleton club because he would probably lead it if he was. In the end of all that, it seems only 9 tricks will be scored by declare. I'm not sure if the play went exactly like that, but I would guess it's something very similar. So the other table made 170. Ah, no, sorry, they also made 170. So there was probably a claim correcting the play. So a push board for a start. One no trump, mini no trump by West, something like 10-13 points. North will pass, and let's see how far East will go. Point wise, he is not worth inviting, but shape wise, he definitely is, and I have no doubt that this auction won't end up in 2 hearts. I suspect East will make another push to invite partner. What happens in 4 hearts? It will be very interesting. At first, you can see 3 losers, 2 spades and a club, but what would Declare do with the 2 diamond losers? One will rough for sure, but the other one, it's not clear. He also needs to guess the hearts correctly and not take the finesse. That plan is in favor of also getting the diamond rough. South decided to overgo, rightfully so, with 18 points. But they won't get any support from North. Okay, welcome to Raven Gure. He won't be connecting with the camera, but you should be able to hear his voice. Hard to Raven.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. What we are watching is the final of the Cupa Contra, a new tournament in Romania with 15,000 euros prize money, 6,000 for the first place. 30 teams started the competition, and these are the last two. So they played 3 sets of 10 boards. This is the second set. After set 1, the team Seniori from Romania is leading by 15 imps. They're playing against team Ceupeci, who haven't lost a set until this morning throughout the competition. So here we saw an auction, 1 no trump, mini no trump by West, pass, 2 diamond transfer, 2 spades overcall, pass, pass, 3 hearts, pass, pass, pass. We missed the play a bit, but it is about 9 tricks to make, so let's see if Declare will make this contract. Yes, they caught the Queen of Hearts, that was the difficult part. So now they can get rid of the diamonds by roughing and discarding on the club, but no, the claim was for 9 tricks. I guess something went a bit differently. And here we start from scratch. So I'll try to talk less to Raven, and you can try to talk more.
This looks like it should be a 4 spades or maybe 4 hearts.
A lot of work to do considering both suits are 4-1 in opponents.
Yeah.
But you are right, they have the points. Even by their standards, they have a lot more points than needed.
But you need to find one of the two jacks. And that probably won't be that easy. Do they play precision, north-south?
I think North-South play precision, yes. So the biggest difference between these two teams is that East-West but the Bulgarian team in general, they are very, very aggressive players with very aggressive and modern system. The opposite for Team Seniori, as you can tell by the name. They're extremely conservative. They play very few things. And I believe this pair plays precision, but not the way you're used to see it with up to 15 points. They have very wide range openers, and the one club is something like 18 plus.
Yeah.
I'll just fix the names of the players while you're talking about the auction and what 2 diamonds means in your system.
Well, 2 diamonds is generally just forcing. And with a regular hand, you want partner to beat them a major. And then you could either bid another suit, which should be forcing depending on the agreement. But here you'd probably just bid 4 hearts. And after that overcall, I think it should be quite a lot easier to find the jacks. I will probably finesse them both the right way. A bit surprising that he went for the double. He has a lot of points in minor, but still only 2-2. Do you lead a spade or just a club from this south hand?
Let me have a look. No, I wouldn't lead for a rough. I hate leading to rough with a singleton in trumps
Yeah, many people
because,
do.
yeah, but it's more like a lottery, and even if it's successful, I don't want to win from the lottery. If I have two trumps, the chances are at least twice bigger because then partner may just have the ace of trumps, not the ace of that suit. But now I'm just aiming to get partner with the ace of spades. Furthermore, that's their other suit, and developing that suit potentially, I don't think it's a good idea. So I would personally probably lead a diamond because it's my best suit and it's shorter than clubs, and I'll just try to get diamonds. In this case, we
Yeah,
can see that there
on the
is.
other hand, partner has spid clubs, so he doesn't have that many diamonds, probably.
Yes, you're right. You're right. I missed the three clubs they beat, right? Yes.
Yeah,
Uh, so yes, you're right. But then, if partner has more clubs, you don't have many cards to take from your opponent. So,
yeah, true. But also, if partner has four trumps, then they might be short.
and what about a trump lead? Partner has the entries, and partner can play trumps multiple times. So, in this hand, we can see it's not a cross-cuff hand, but if it
Yeah,
was a trump lead, maybe a good one.
yeah, but
You don't like it?
I think partner has four trumps. I would rather attack our longest suit, so they might get short in trumps. But could he be in a bit of trouble now? Does he need to find a spade, or does he still have control since North only has three clubs?
So Declare has seen the ace of hearts and the queen of clubs. I'm not sure if he can think that South may have the not have the ace of spades. I think he would rather think he's got it, but he's in the wrong hand.
Do you think he's playing south for the ace?
I think he'll feel more comfortable, but it just doesn't work out because the entries are bad. So yes, he just ran for the 10, and whoever's got well played, well done. I mean, lucky but good. Okay, very nice. And it looks like they'll make this contract now.
Yeah, also with an overtrick.
Yeah, so you just can play spades, you don't need to even finesse the hearts. And whenever they rough.
Yeah,
Yep, well done for East West here, and they won 13 imps. Let's have a look. They lost 4 before. So the
yep,
previous hand, 3 hearts was made and 4 hearts down. Sorry, and 2 spades down 3, 2 diamonds double, 2 hearts pass, 2 spades. Okay, and now 4 hearts going down. Let's see how the play went. First, the bidding. Let me enlarge it. So, 1 diamond by North, double, pass 2 diamonds is the same, right? Pass, jump to 3 hearts, 4 hearts. The lead is a spade, the singleton, taking a rough.
yeah.
And
Now
now
I'm
the
missing
declare
the crowd.
misguess the hearts, which is not so unusual considering he
Yeah,
knows the defender has singleton spade and no clue about the 6-5 in the minors. So here at this table, the 2-0 trump bit helped a lot for to declare. Also, there wasn't a spade lead.
Yeah.
So 13-4, 9 imps for the Bulgarians, which means 6-4 Senori overall. But we have plenty of boards to play still. On this hand, would you consider overcalling 3 diamonds when your partner is a pass hand to put more pressure, or you think you have too many defensive values?
Yeah, I think I prefer 2 diamonds.
Okay. I also prefer that. But some people prefer to jump more when their partner is a pass hand.
Yeah. It depends, but here you could easily still have the highest contract.
Not
It's,
easily, but possible, yes.
but don't you make 4 spades or close to it at least?
Yes, your partner has 5 spades and a maximum, so you have a chance for sure, but it is not all the time that you're
Yeah.
in contest. 4 hearts can make for sure. Looking at those cards, 4 spades will be interesting. The problem is the diamond break, obviously.
But
Uh,
I'm really surprised South didn't bid 3 hearts.
yes, you'll be surprised by many things here because the Romanian team they they don't bid too much, or if they bid Blackwood quickly. It is literally their style of bridge is Stone Age bridge, not in the offensive way, but in the way that they just bid 1-2 at most. Yesterday I was stunned by a hand. One of them had Queen Jack 6 in spades with the 9 and a side ace. Partner passes, 1 heart to your right. Now you pass with this hand. 2 hearts to your
Yeah.
left. Pass, and they passed again. Never beat with Queen Jack 6 and an ace. But these guys are amazing because they came to the final playing that way. They play very conservative. They lose some ridiculous boards, but win many others. And the interesting for Celopec, the Bulgarian team, they played 10 matches of 10 boards in the qualifications, won all 10 of them. 2 matches of 10 boards in the quarterfinal, won. 3 sets, the semifinal, won all of them. And now they sit this morning, first time they lost a set to this team. So you cannot argue with success, my friend. So the ace of hearts lead, uh, maybe a
Stand a
club
chance to
lead
make
was
it.
better, but sorry, what did you say?
Does it stand a chance to make it?
I'm not sure. The communications are the problem because you cannot really get to the diamonds. The chances now are to take hard roughs, take the trumps, discard just 1 club on the diamonds.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I think it would because you don't have the entries for it.
yes, the
Especially if you,
communications will be the biggest issue, it seems.
and also if you just place the club now, they always have 2 club tricks.
Yes, you're right, because he's got a singleton diamond. Let's see, a trump doesn't look like a good return here, because if you deal with the trumps, then the monstrous diamonds will be an issue. Of course, South doesn't see what is the diamond situation. Partner
But
may have
Jack
ace
suit.
jack, may have nothing.
But wouldn't you play suit preference here?
Yeah, but even if I do, I wouldn't shoot preference for diamonds, it feels. If I have the queen of clubs and the ace jack of diamonds, I would still do a suit preference for clubs, I believe. No?
Yeah, but the point is
The point.
when you have that club and partner play suit preference for clubs, it looks really obvious to play club.
Yes, I agree with you, but here he didn't play, and still it won't harm them, it seems, because they can get a diamond trap now.
Yeah.
Interesting to see. There is still little chance for declare if the defense completely muddles up, but there are so many things that don't look right.
is it possible to get down 2 with the best defense? I'm thinking if they're on the same contract at the other table, I expect it might be doubled. Considering it looks like a save. Bit aggressive, but
So let's have a quick look what happened at the other table. No, they are still playing that board. I can actually switch to the other. No, my account logged out. Let me log it in back again. Sorry, this is. Okay, they just finished that board. Let's see what happened. They were in 4 diamonds, down 2. The Bulgarians got 100 points. So if this goes only 1 off, it will be 2 more rims for the Bulgarians, but nothing significant.
now we probably just needs to play another diamond, or just hoping South has ace double ton of spades.
Yeah, but no. Now declare. I'm not sure if North will duck the ace, but declare can ruff a heart and discard the club on the diamonds for down 1.
But is there any point playing the ace here?
Well, I guess if you are worried, declare may have only 2 clubs and somehow 4 hearts, but it's not possible. I don't know. There
Yeah, but
isn't. If you've got full count, yeah, you're right, but do they have full count?
he can't have 4 hearts because then partner opens a heart with only 4. Unless they can do that though.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, he jumped, so he didn't have the full count. You should.
Yeah, yeah, but it doesn't matter anyways because he just draw a heart and play king of diamonds and pitch a club.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're absolutely. Your question was if there is merit in not ducking. I'm not sure if there is, but
You could probably see it was the same anyways. Here you can actually make 4 hearts.
so
Not a
2
great
more rims
contract.
to the Bulgarians, leading the 11 in the set, losing 15 in the match. So 4 rims to the Romanians. Over to you, to David. What did you say? Sorry.
Yeah, I said you could actually make 4 hearts here. It's not a great contract, but it's playable and fairly easy to make.
Yes, one of the many game contract we saw with 20, 21, 22 points. So this is just 21, very difficult to beat, especially for a conservative partnership. But
Yeah, but if South bid really aggressive, then maybe pass a heart, double 2 hearts, pass 4 hearts.
Yes, you're right.
That's quite aggressive considering most people play two hearts as a quite weak race.
I can bet that these guys don't play that, but they may rather pass the one heart.
Yeah.
What Raven is saying for those with less experience, one heart double. Now people play transfer starting from one no trump, and two diamonds is a good race or better, and two hearts is, as we call it, stupid race. Like I haven't got much, but I want to hear my voice, and somehow many professionals want to hear their voice.
Would you double or bid two diamonds with the south hand there?
I would I would double. The
Yeah.
three spades are great, and I want to say something about it.
Yeah.
You double too?
Yeah, I'd probably double. And here it goes two hearts. And what do you think East bids over two hearts? Does he have a three club bid or double or something? Or do you think he just sells out and passes?
I don't believe he'll pass. I know these guys, they're not passing. I think he would beat three clubs. I would personally beat three clubs, but no strong feelings. I'm fine with anything. I'm a bit reserved about double because partner may get too excited about diamonds and I want to be in clubs.
Yeah.
I don't want to see partner beating three diamonds here. Although it might be for good if partner has like 4-2, 5-2.
He did pass.
Oh my goodness, I cannot believe my eyes. Sorry for misleading the audience, but knowing these guys, this is unusual for them. Sorry about this. Zoom wants me to upgrade my plan. Not sure I'm gonna do that. So two hearts, very peaceful contract. The spade finesse is rather marked. Declare cannot lose the trump control. The diamonds are 3 to 3. So by all means, seeing all the cards, it should be.
But will he make 10 tricks or will he play some kind of safety variant and pitch a spade at some point?
He's got so much resources that even if he loses the trump control, he's still favorite to make. So I'm
Yeah.
personally going all in here, and also the opponents left it so low that it smells like they're very flat, especially
True.
these guys who always beat. So I'm going for every imp here. It's a final, and I don't want to lose by one imp in the end for my safety play when I make four hearts. Oh, okay. This helps. So the spade return, I see the idea. He knows that pretty much the situation. Demi has three spades, partner has four. He's just hoping to get a spade rough at some point. If partner
Yeah.
has ace or king of hearts, it makes sense. It's a
Yeah.
bit, a bit of a long shot, but not much. He's got the three hearts. It's fine.
And also declare would find that queen anyways.
Yes, exactly. So at least we won't be tortured by thoughts for a safety play for 5 minutes by declare. For him now it's
Yeah.
straightforward what to do.
Yeah. It should be a fairly quick claim after a spade back and a two rounds of trumps.
So the other table also stopped in two hearts. Let's have a look. Yes, they play one club precision. So the other guys obviously play precision, but much
Yeah.
stronger. The Bulgarians played with any 16 points, even sometimes less. So one club strong, now one diamond is up to 7 points. One heart, I guess it's conventional. One spade was asking what's going on, and two diamonds was now saying my hearts were real and I have 5-4. So I don't think North showed much interest anywhere throughout the auction, so South had no chance. What you said is the only valid auction actually to get to 4. One heart, two hearts, and now inspired 4 hearts. Although after the double on your left, you don't feel so comfortable about your hand, especially the spade suit. Think it's a bit of an overbid, but the vulnerabilities will be rewarding, so who knows. Anyway, a push board here, just claimed 10 tricks in 2 hearts on both tables. Let's see. So this was exactly halfway through this final match. We have 5 more boards of this set and another set of 10 boards.
It's not so unreasonable to bid 3 now here. But is it possible to make it? With that West hand, wouldn't you show it as an 18-19?
I definitely would, but for them it's easy. They play 14-16 no trump, so he'll show some range after that of 17-18 or
Yeah.
17-19. So past two hearts is a bit wild. This shows game forcing balance hand. And I
Yeah.
agree that those 7 points can be counted as 8. However, knowing this their one club opener that sometimes has 14 or 15, I would never even think of bidding game forcing with just ace and king. Anyway, they got to the contract you wanted them to get to, so let's see what happens here. On a hard lead, I'm not really optimistic because none of the minor suits drops. You have 6 top tricks and maybe the king of spades. So
Yeah,
I
and
sus yeah.
you also can't force out the spades with the tempo, so you can only get one spade trick before they set up the hearts.
Yeah. It's possible that you duck now, you win the second one, spade to the king, another spade killing the communications.
Yeah, but
And
you'll probably just play a club after the king of spades.
absolutely yes, but even on 52 cards I'm not sure this can make because you just have problem after problem to solve and no tricks whatsoever.
Yeah, you can get to 8, but the 9 isn't there, I think.
Yeah, and considering the conservative style of the Romanians, I suspect that this contract might not be replicated and the Romanians may
Yeah.
win more games.
Hmm. But what no trump range do they use?
Uh, the Romanians, I don't know. I guess it's 15-17 at the other table.
Yeah, but you have to be really conservative to open that with 15-17, though.
They are really conservative to Ravent.
Hmm.
Due to the serious lack of tricks, it's one hand where I'll be aiming to play double club finesse for Queen Jack third on side, but then another problem, we don't have entries. It's such a bad hand to declare.
Yeah, but don't you just need to play spade to the king?
Yes, spade to the king you need, and then use the other entry in hearts for the club finesse. Hello to Raven, are you back with us now? Sorry, I don't have the Zoom Pro account and the connection was interrupted after 40 minutes. Zoom used to do that only with 3 plus people, but now obviously they're hungry for money.
Hmm.
Hello, are you with us, to Raven?
Yeah, I'm back now.
Good.
And that
So
was
down 2. Let's see.
one.
The other table is still playing, so we'll see when they finish the board.
Looks like they might have enough points for slam here. They don't necessarily have a pit though, but
And how many tricks do you make in a slam?
hmm, probably just 11. And you're a bit short on points also.
So you make 2
Oh,
spades, 5 hearts is 7, 2 clubs is 9, and 2 diamonds is 11.
yeah.
And the point count, you've got 20, opposite 11. It is not unheard of getting to slam with 31. I'm sure you beat it
Well,
with 25, but with the lack of fit, I agree, you need more. I think actually you can make the contract because maybe
yeah, you're right.
you can squeeze them in diamonds and spades if West
Yeah,
doesn't cover with the king, and if they cover, you can just finesse the 10 of diamonds. Of course, this is seeing all the cards
but you could also just unplay east.
and play east. How?
Yeah, just
Oh, giving them the 10 of diamonds to jump in the clubs,
yeah, cash all of the hearts and spades and play queen of diamonds, jack of diamonds, and another diamond.
and then when they play the club, you jump with the queen to cash your winner in diamonds, which is the 12th trick. But this
Yeah,
depends on 3 to 3 in diamonds, no?
yeah, and the east needs to have only 2 spades.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, anyway, we found two lines of play to make it.
But also, let's say south is the clear. West now needs to avoid the queen of spades lead.
Absolutely, very good point. Otherwise, the clear wins, plays a spade, and sets up 4 spade tricks, 5 hearts is 9, but then there are communication problems. You have no entry to hand, to South's hand at least, whatever, whoever is playing. But now North beat the no trump, so we won't see the Queen of Spades lead, but I am not sure. It looks very good for the declare, but it's actually.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right. You don't have any entries anymore. Well,
You,
you could. Yeah,
yeah,
no,
it's an interesting hand. Actually, let's go back to our other plans for squeezing and end playing because the lack of entries might be a big issue to materialize them.
if East is on the lead and both hearts and spades are bid naturally, then he might lead a diamond.
Well, he'll lead a minor. I would personally lead a club playing Kim's trying to develop a trick, and either
Yeah,
minor can help declare. I'm not
yeah,
okay. They stopped in 3 trump, so we won't
but
see that much. Let's see what happened the previous hand at the other table because the Romanians got 7 imps. So we saw 1 club, 2 hearts, 3 trump with 24 points and 0 chance to make.
yeah, they were red, so down
Now
200.
let's see. Yes, 200. Here at this table, again, the Bulgarians are playing. There were actually many hands where Bulgarians are declaring at both tables.
Yeah,
Not particularly successful, but you see 1 no trump. I told you that for what I've seen, this can be 1 no trump, and it is 2 clubs for the majors. Pass here. 2 diamonds equal choice or something like that. He's got 2 and 3.
no
And
good preference.
yeah, and 2 hearts. Final contract going down 2 as well. Both tables go down 2 in their respective contracts. So 7 imps for the Romanians. They keep gaining imps the way they have been until now. And their Stone Age style is continues paying off.
Yeah,
Okay, a club was let.
and
So
now there's easy 12 tricks.
declare will need to unblock the hearts and just play ace of diamond, diamond and claim, I guess.
Yeah,
Let's see what happened at the other table. They just started declaring. So they're also in Trino Trump. This is the table of Nanev, Gunev, Savin, and Georgia. The bidding was a strong club, 1 spade by South, probably showing hearts, 1 no trump by North, which is probably relay, then many questions and answers, and they ended up in Trino. And the
yeah,
same club lead, so I guess that will be a flat board.
yeah. Mm, yeah. Not more excitement for this hand now. Just an easy claim.
Yeah, they don't see the diamond, so they wait to play diamond, diamond, and then we'll claim. So the Romanians are still assuming this will be a push board, 11 imps ahead with 3 more boards in this set and 10 more boards the next set. Plenty of time for the Bulgarians to come back.
Yeah,
This will be amusing. If the seniors team wins, it will be really interesting for me because this highly conservative style that I don't understand Yesterday they played the best Romanian team out of all teams they have. Like they've been national team many times, and they were down 1-0 before the last hand. And the last hand, they beat a game unlike their opponent, so kind of a change of styles. And they won 6 games and got to the final. And before that, in the qualifications, with the last board, they get to eighth place, the last qualifying spot. So they've been always on the line, but on the upper side of the line. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
Although the Bulgarians are friends of mine, I'm now starting to cheer for the Romanians because I'm just enjoying what's happening. And I'm sure that the Bulgarians are very frustrated. They're thinking like, these guys are playing Stone Age Bridge and they're killing us. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it wasn't a flat board. 1-0 to the Bulgarians. The Romanian declared the other table ended up with 11 tricks. So now 10 imps overall. This hand, any fireworks here to Ravent?
Um, it would
Boring
probably
for
reach
hearts.
4 hours, I guess. But is it boring to play though? With a spade lead, you have 4 losers.
Well, for losers, but you can get rid of the clubs on the diamonds, no?
Yeah, probably.
You win, draw the trumps, run the queen of diamonds, and you're good. It's Stefan proof, even I'll make this hand to Raven.
Yeah, right. I forgot the other only 2 diamonds first. So you get to pitch both clubs if you get the spade losers.
Yeah. And on a club lead, you pitch the spade, so it's really Stefan proof.
Unless you try to get greedy at the rough club.
No, no, no. Playing teams when I see that just make. I've been off so many times when I was a kid that I'm not experimenting. Interesting point here. So West bid 2 diamonds. Do you bid 1 spade or 2 clubs or 2 diamonds if you don't have a bid to immediately support partner with 3 cards here? What is your preference?
I would bid 1 spade.
1 spade and say partner bids 2 hearts. How do you play the forcing bid? 3 hearts or 2 no trump or something else?
And now we play 2 no trumps as forcing.
Yes, it's counterintuitive. 2 no trump sounds natural and 3 hearts game forcing, but also with my partner we swap these because 2 no trump leaves more room for the 2 hearts bidder to say what their hand is. So for those who want to upgrade their systems, that's one idea. A spade lead from south. I rarely see these guys leading from double turn honor, especially with 4 trumps. But here we go.
Yeah, I actually like the lead this time. Even though I'm not a big fan of the honor doubleton leads. You don't have many points, so you might have some hope to find partner.
It is funny the context of this lead because we have a book of laws of the some underground laws of bridge, and one law was written by the person sitting north, maybe 2 3 laws, but one law that the person sitting north, the partner of south, wrote was that the long trump should lead their long suit. So his partner broke the rule badly.
Yeah, but that also depends on the quality of the trumps, I think.
The rule doesn't say anything about the quality of the trump, sorry. It says long trump, long suit. That's it. And the second law by this guy, that is way more universal, it's against a double part score, just lead a trump.
Yeah, but there are quite a few situations there you just lead a trump. It doesn't
Yes.
matter what the combinations you have in other suits. You just know from the bidding that you have to lead a trump.
Exactly. You lead a trump quickly and start praying to all gods that they don't make too many over tricks. And you prepare for a heated discussion with partner. So yes, let's have a quick look at the other table. They're also in four hearts. The lead wasn't, it was a trump lead here, so I guess it's also fine on this auction. One no trump, two no trump, three hearts. So two no trump was like a puppet, three hearts five, four hearts contract. And a push board, two boards to go.
Huh. Four spades, I think, looks like a fairly normal contract, but it would be difficult to make.
Yes, the spade situation is obviously bad. The diamond finesse doesn't work. West has only two clubs to follow.
Yeah,
So it will be a
and
nightmare to play this hand.
you would get the king of hearts lead or or a heart lead from the other side, so you're forced to play clubs straight away.
Yep.
You you might even go down too.
I think North will be tempted of playing 3-0 Trump, although after the hard overcall he only has a single stopper. 3-0 Trump obviously has no chance. But from North's point of view, it doesn't look that bad.
It also depends a bit on how solid your two openings are.
I can bet my life that this is the weakest they can have. From what I've seen, they're always much stronger. So I even was surprised to see the two diamonds bit here. So, oh, double, is it partial correct? Or is it penalties here? I definitely play this as penalties.
I play it as puzzle correct.
Oh my goodness, how naive that is. How naive. Oh, I've got singleton heart and three spades. Let's test if partner has hearts. And when partner has hearts, they always run. So it's
Yeah,
no
but
use
if
whatsoever.
it's more like if you have five spades and a singleton heart. It's not so fun beating four spades now, and it's quite
No, you,
stupid
you
how.
just pass partner has hearts and you defend two hearts and you beat it. Instead of that,
Yeah,
double and they run to three of a minor.
but partner doesn't always have hearts.
I know, but this makes it exciting.
We ha- me and my partner actually had an auction like that on Iceland. It went two diamonds, two spades over call, double from partner, pass pass, and now we run to two diamonds, double all pass, just making.
Is this the competition you won in Iceland? The pairs? What did you win? The pairs or the teams or the both?
It was one of the first rounds of the pairs.
Okay. Iceland is a great tournament, very strong tournament with international participation. It
And
won't
it
be
was surprisingly
possible not to be
large
international.
this year.
Yes. Sorry, say that again.
It was surprisingly large this year. Many pairs and teams.
Well, it's a good venue. They have great restaurants, and the location is Not too far from everywhere. In the meantime, it's too far from everywhere, but it gathers good players.
And but also the last couple of years there have been really few tournaments that has actually kept the size. Most of them has maybe had 50% of the players from before. But this was on par with the years before COVID.
Yeah, they're doing serious marketing. My friend Sveni, the ambassador of Icelandic Bridge, talks to everybody about it, and the federation is doing a good job. Okay, they reached four spades now, so South time for struggling for South. Everything he does, things will get worse and worse for him. And in the end, probably he will discover the spades as well, which he doesn't think they're like that now, considering the two hearts overcall. And we can have a quick look at what happens at the other table. Also four spades. So South open three spades. First seed favorable, pretty normal for them, and four spades from North. The King of Hearts was let declare one and plays clubs, which is quite standard.
It might be a 2-imp swing depending if they get 8 or 9 tricks. It's possible to get 9, but you might run into another club rough before you get to diamond rough.
Yep.
But that doesn't seem right. I highly doubt he played the 9 of hearts after 2 rounds of clubs.
No, it was probably a mistake because they
Yeah,
played too fast at some point and operators struggle.
yeah, but the operator can't be playing much bridge himself then.
Yeah, but believe me, it's very hard because the players think for 2 minutes and then they start playing very quickly and sometimes they lose the plot. Because you're
That's
not doing a bridge operation. They're not thinking, oh, how to make, how to play, blah, blah. They try to see what was played there and just click, click, click. And then they get undo, 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 and then they claim. From my
also
experience.
if you're playing bridge, you would expect him to continue clubs. You never
Yes,
expect him to play hard.
yes, I agree. But still,
And you could also see the jack of clubs. That's obvious.
you can see that the
obvious.
pause now is because the plot was lost. And I understand that. So let's go back to the other table. But I
Yeah.
like it because when the operator makes mistake, most of the time it's not obvious, and I'm thinking, oh, these people are so bad at this game, and it makes me feel good about my game. I feel like a champion, and then, oh, sorry, mistake, and I'm like, okay, they're not such idiots then. Okay, this looks more trustworthy.
Yeah.
This Jack Club of Clubs is now legit and a nightmare for Declare. The best play here, seeing all the cards, will be Rough High. Oh,
Yeah, but
actually, it
if you
doesn't matter ways to discard the diamond. You're doomed.
yeah,
You're,
and when you play a diamond, you could just rough low and play ace jack of spades,
and
or
then
you
you
could
lose the diamond, yes.
just play a hard to promotion if you rough with a higher card than the eight.
Imagine that from Declare's point of view, he still has good chances to make. Little he knows that in a few seconds he will be down two with zero chances.
Yeah, but shouldn't he still pitch a diamond now
He should,
instead
if
of?
he overruffs and plays spade, spade, Declare can unblock the eight of spades and remain on the. Ah, no, he's got the ace of diamonds entry, so he doesn't even need to unblock. So yeah, he needs to pitch a diamond. Now West knows that he defeats the contract 100%. He's just trying to maximize the profit,
Yeah.
which in matches like that is vital. If you're playing kitchen bridge at home, you wouldn't care much, just claim one off and laugh at your opponents, but here the stakes are too big. I mentioned earlier 6,000 euros first place. The next board will be the last board of the second set, and then after a short break, players will return for the last set. I can tell you the news that our next commentator actually woke up and he's feeling ready to commentate. It's Zia. Zia will commentate. It's I know the standard is not as to Raven. It's a little bit lower, but the guy is more famous, so hopefully people will be excited to watch as well. And then that will be the last set of the whole event, and somebody will go home with 6,000 euros. And the second place, I want to see what was the rest of the prizes. So first place is 6,000 euros, second is 3.6 thousand, third is 2.4 thousand, and 1,200 for the fourth place, and fifth to eighth get 400 euros. Yes, by the way, now there is a match for the third place between Marele Urs, the top Romanian team, and Team Olim from Bulgaria.
What? that, that's definitely not right.
Yeah. So he decided to overup, which means only down one.
Well, not now. If you, or yeah, you could just cross drop if you place a diamond. Yeah, right.
Yeah, rough a heart, rough a diamond, claim. However, down two was claimed, so I guess this wasn't exactly the play. Anyway, let's see. The other table is also down two, so a push board, one board to go of this set. 5 imps to the Bulgarian team here, and they're down 10 in the match. Let's see if they'll be able to get some imps back or they'll lose more imps. In the other table, they're just finishing two spades by south. We'll check what happened there later. Let's come back here. Two spades looks like a reasonable contract. East West have no fit or points to fight. They'll just start the auction with one diamond, but give up quickly considering the vulnerability and how poor East hand is. Do you double with North's hand here to Raven?
Not always.
What is this answer? Not always. What? You're looking for odd number dates, or what is the criteria here? Or who is your partner? Or
My
how?
partner affects my decision, but also vulnerability. But all red, I might double some days, but I think I would mostly pass.
Okay, I'll somehow agree. Most of the days I'll definitely pass, and if I desperately need some action and to recover from a session that it's not going too well, I'll double, but it's definitely looking for adventure here.
Now will probably just be two diamonds, two spades, all pass. What
Yeah.
would you lead against two spades from the west hand?
Small heart, or a small spade, or a small club. I'm fine with all these leads.
Yeah.
And you?
I usually don't underlead aces too often,
Really? And you won Iceland? Oh my goodness. This is over in about 2 hours. The whole thing. I can give you some lessons on underleading cases. It's always very exciting, not always in your favor, but it generates a lot of comments afterwards. Actually, I didn't look at his hand. My low heart lead is brilliant. Oh my goodness. Then a diamond return.
Yeah, but
Beautiful.
it doesn't matter anything.
Yeah, but I'll feel well. And that matters a lot, my friend. So
But
you're saying it doesn't matter because Declare will establish a third heart to throw the club, which otherwise he may lose?
but
One spade, pass, 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 shoot me in the head. No, I don't believe Nord passed. I mean, I saw everything by these guys, but if Nord passed here, I'm going to get autograph from this guy. This is beyond imaginable. No, I don't believe this. I'll write to the operators.
yeah, but he was thinking for a while and
No,
then
no,
bit.
no. Please, 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 please. I don't believe this. I will shoot myself in the head, man. I don't believe this. The God of Bridge will just punish you for doing that.
But actually, on a diamond lead, if you play low from hand, it's maybe not that obvious to get from on my heart lead and a diamond switch to get 8 tricks. If West wins with the king and continues diamond, then do you have any entries for the hot trick? If you draw trumps, you don't have any entry, and if you, or actually, you could just draw trump and then play hard if you win easy and played.
So just to point out that the lead was indeed small heart because Živku has been through my lessons for opening leads to Ravent. You're a friend, I won't charge you much. Just book a slot later today. It's so satisfying when you lead it. The king is there, they play low and partner wins with the queen. Just your heart melts. Now you don't care what will happen. You've already won this mental battle. However, I'm joking, but what to Raven says is quite right. Under leading cases, you need a special license and you need to do it very rarely. It's not like, oh, let's see what's going on. Often it's a bad idea. Imagine Declare having queen third and then he has king fourth. So they score the queen, then the king. Of course, for them it's not obvious, so they made the second heart around, but it certainly has its downsides. My worst under leading case was once I played against a slam and I underled an ace and singleton king came on the table. So that king won, but it wasn't over. I was totally devastated, and you can tell by my body language that I just wanted to kill myself. So Declare read my hand and made the contract, which just the singleton king was not enough. So then it was really devastating. Okay, one more in for the Bulgarians here. One spade plus one compared to two spades plus one. So we'll get score confirmation just to make sure before the next set. But if this is true, the Bulgarians took 16 back from the 15 imp lead of Seniori, Romania, and now going into the last set, the last 10 boards, the senior team will lead by 9 imps. So it will be very interesting. To Raven, thank you so much for joining us. Well done for winning Iceland once again. Very impressive, very strong competition, and I hope to see you around soon.
Yeah, we probably will.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. See you in about 15-20 minutes. Zia will be here with me for the last set, so join us. It will be fun. Bye.